Welcome in, welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring the story.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast and NickMaddenTV. Tonight is a sad night for people that was going for the Spurs, man. You know, it was a historic comeback for the Knicks last night in Game 4, and man, you can't take nothing away from the Knicks. The Spurs played a flawless game that first half, and I don't know what happened in the second half. It turned into straight just the worst playing game I've been seeing in the second half probably ever in a basketball game. Charles Barkley has said that, and I definitely agree with him. But that's just the side of the San Antonio. We got the number one Knicks fan outside of New York City on the Game Changers Podcast, and that's Mayor Socrates, man. How you feeling today?
Yep. Hey, boy, I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling great. Shit, y'all. Hey, listen, man. 29 points, bro.
29.
Just like we've been doing all year. We did it again. They counted us out, but we always find a way to win. Might not be pretty. It might be a little bit gritty, but we get it done. The Knicks 3-1. That's all I gotta say.
All you gotta say, well then, hey, it was a good game from the start to finish. Hey, like he said, they were down 29. What it was, 76 to 47 going into halftime. Spurs, what happened? Third quarter,
It might have been a good game for y'all, but that shit was horrible for me.
Chunking up all these. Matter of fact, it probably when they switched rims, because the rim that the Spurs had the first quarter, they would kill it. I mean, the first half, they would kill it. And then the one that the Knicks had was terrible.
Hey,
and
let's be for real, man.
Maybe it's that.
Nah, let's be for real, man. Hey, we'll come from behind team. We played like that all year. YNC will say that the who did he say? Denver is the best team in the NBA that plays from behind. Hey, I say it's the Knicks, bro. I don't see nobody outplaying us from behind. We've done it all year. Last series, down 22, came back to win. This series, we've been down big twice. Game 2, they had us down 14. We came back and won it by 1. Game 4, they had us down 29. We came back and won it by 1. Yeah, they made costly mistakes in the end, but that's not taken away from what we've done up until that point. Because as much as people want to say, oh, the Spurs gave this game away, the Spurs did this, man, that's that pressure from them Knicks coming back is what made them boys make the decision that they made. This is what had them shooting them threes, chucking up threes because they trying to get that lead back up there. That's what happened. Spurs didn't beat themselves. We beat them.
Y'all made them beat y'all. Yeah, y'all beat them. I mean, Brunson got 36, OG 33, Cat 13 with 10 boards. Hey, then we got Joe Jackson up there with the belt. You know what I'm saying? So Mikal Bridge is 7 points. Josh Hart 6 points. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the Knicks did a lot of clawing in that second half, and they were hitting their shots though. I mean, they made their shots. Spurs didn't make their shot though. Wemby ended the game with 24-13. De'Aaron Fox 18 points. Stephon Castle 13. You had Vassell 18 points. Champagne, he only had 5 points though. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Champagne, I think you probably need to start driving. I know you the 3-point sniper, but you need to start driving too, though, man.
It's over with, bro.
This
is over. Them boy, we ain't finna lose no 3 straight.
Hey, don't go back to San Antonio and they lose that game 5.
Hey, and then we're gonna win game 6. But we ain't finna lose. We gonna finish this in San Antonio. We ending this in San Antonio. We gonna celebrate on their flow. Wemby still ain't paid for all the stuff that he did in Game 3. He ain't paid for it yet.
Are you just talking about the little push? That's all.
No, I'm
What you
talking
talking
about
about?
everything he did. He ain't paid for it yet. The Spurs have not paid for it. Yeah, we crushed their souls last night. We did that with that 29-point comeback. We destroyed them with that, crushed them.
I don't know. Now, Wimby, he
Now,
was up in
hey,
the press conference saying that well, he's saying the same thing. Like, hey, you can go two ways. You can give up, or we can keep on trying to play and try to get a dub.
Yeah, the
And
Spurs
so
just got taken one game at a time,
one
man. You
game
know,
at a time.
and
it's
so do
one
the
game at a
Knicks.
time. You have to look at it that way. Don't look at it from the past. You guys obviously gave up a historic game last night. I mean
Yeah,
that. I mean, what y'all did is almost like it's irreversible, and it's kind of like, man, uh, how are you going to bounce back from that? I felt going into this game with the whole Trump thing and the energy of the New York. I really felt that the
what up,
Spurs could
Natasha?
jump on that, and which they did. I mean, they did do that, but they got too high on their horse. Mayor Socrates love to call that out, that they're a young team and they celebrate too early, and that's pretty much what happened. I don't think they celebrated too early, but they just got one of those things where in basketball, when you get those big leads like that, man, you could start playing real lax. You start doing things on the offensive side or the defensive side real lax. I just think they started taking too many 3-point shots because it was an ocean in the first half. The
Mhm.
basket was an ocean. They could just throw it up. It was going in. So they continue to feel they could do that going into the second half, and I think they wanted to keep extending that lead out. So they just started rushing shots. Fox was, we know Fox was doing so much, rushing the ball down the court, passing the ball, throwing it away, taking bad 3-point shots. It just
Yeah,
wasn't a real good fluid second half because they felt like they had to keep that lead, and then the pressure started building, and then the Knicks smelt blood, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was like
And
that's
we
basically
was
what had
already
to
on
end
it.
up going.
Go ahead, no, my bad.
but yeah, though, what's going on with it, Natasha? But yeah, hey, like Norm was saying though, they went cold. Yeah, they went cold in that third quarter, but I think they went away from the basket, like, you know what I'm saying, like they should have been doing the whole time. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Although I picked the Knicks to win, but I'm just giving it, for both sides or whatever like that. But the Spurs, all them threes that y'all took up in the third quarter, man, it was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? Every time you got it, I remember one play when Castle went to the hoop, he was right there under the basket, and he turned around and then he threw it back out, you know what I'm saying, other than going up, you know what I'm saying, at least try to get the layup or foul, however the case may be, or just attempt a better shot than y'all just taking all these threes. But whereas in with the Knicks, hey, OG couldn't miss. That boy was out there, hi yow, swish yow, click yow. He was doing all of that, man, and he been pure the whole series though. But what you got to say about that, non G?
but that's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, the turning point of that game was when Wemby got that tech for that elbow. That's when we went on that 13-point run.
But do you just? Well, I don't want to ask you though. But I'm gonna ask you then. Do you think he deserved a tech for that?
Yes.
No, he didn't. No, man.
Yeah.
No, cat was flopping. Like, all right, no, man.
Cat didn't flop,
No,
man. Hey, listen, you got away with it once. You got away with it 2 or 3 times in Game 3, and you wanted to push the limit. So they made you pay for it. Yeah, he deserved it. He deserved every bit of it.
NBA need to fix that part of the game about with
I
that.
tell you what,
There's a
one
lot
more
of
tech,
guys
and guess where
tussling.
he gonna be at? One more tech, and guess where he gonna be at? On
He
suspension.
is sitting up here.
Deserved.
But yeah, He didn't deserve that take though, man. You play at the court. You got people tussling for position. Sometimes a hand try to come out and then they hit you. That ain't
Hey,
no
but
foul.
that's street ball, bro. That ain't NBA. That ain't a professional setting. That's street ball.
But it's accidental.
That's a big difference.
That's what I'm saying. But
That wasn't accidental. That wasn't accidental.
Man, he even
Mitchell Robinson, he flopped when Mitchell Robinson hit him. But they gave Mitch the tech. I ain't crying about that. It happened.
Man, that was a forearm to the face, for real.
That was an elbow to the face.
He lucky he didn't get kicked out the game with all
if he had him, shit, it wouldn't have mattered. You saw what happened.
Well,
down by 29. Here come them Knicks. Hey, that chat was jumping last night. That motherfucker was hot. Come third quarter, that thing was bam to my blazing, burning up. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, by fourth quarter, when we were down by 7, that motherfucker got cold. Everybody started going to sleep then. I knew it.
Man, nobody even type in there. I don't even type in there when the game be going on. I don't even type in there. I'm talking about going. I don't even type in there. You know who be jinxed? It be DJ jinxing us. He go in there. He jinxed
every time he opened his mouth.
The Cavs. He did it in the Cavs series, and then now he said it. He said he did all the laughing emojis when we was up. I'm like, oh man. Man.
So what do you think? No, what do you think the Spurs got to do to win the next 3 games? Or do you think it's possible?
I mean, they got to do the same thing that they did this last game. I mean, the first half was a masterclass. It just so happens that the 3 ball was landed. That was their bread. That 3 ball was landing, but they were doing everything on the defensive side and the offensive side the right way. They were actually getting it. I've been saying it the whole time. Their defense is what gets them into where they're at. And then they have to run the right offense. What did they do yesterday that got them out of where they were at and giving up that historic lead? They weren't running their real sets. They was going down playing street ball that whole second half. Of course y'all gonna lose. It's an NBA championship. And the Knicks is locked in with a team that they feel they're destined to win. So you gotta go down every time when you're playing these guys with intention to really score the ball or get to the free throw line. Don't just go down there and chuck up 3-pointers, because that's really what got them out the game. It was 3-pointers and turnovers. They played almost a flawless first half. I think they had 1 turnover the first half, or maybe even none. Like, you have to be locked in and stay locked in. And I think that's the key thing with them. They got to stay locked in when they get these big leads and play the right style of basketball. You just ain't about to just go in there and, I got this 20-some-odd point lead or 30-point lead, and I can just start playing bad. When the other team is looking for you, they're looking to go on a run, And they're going into that fourth quarter, they were up 15 points, and then they were in the bonus in the fourth quarter by the 6-minute mark. And I still think they was up almost double digits by that time. So you can only tell me you lose that game by bad shooting and turning the ball over. That's how they lost, So execution, man, that's how they're going to win. They got to execute.
Excuse me. It wasn't just bad shooting, man. It was good shooting on the Knicks side. We were making our shot, and them boys, it had them nerves. But I will say that the Spurs were shooting a little too fast into the shot clock.
Man,
and you can't be up by 29 and going down the court, man, with 16 seconds still left on the clock, and you already done shot the ball. Like that can't happen. I know. City No Pity say I'm being biased, but I'm gonna call it down the middle, bro. Listen, I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm always stand by the Knicks. But I will say this: that first half, man, that first half did not look good. We cannot be letting a team put up 76 points on us in the first half. That's crazy. But also, too, man, the Spurs has to know that with a team like the Knicks, you cannot get relaxed. And that's what I feel like they did coming down into the third and fourth quarter. I feel like they got a little too relaxed and thought that they had enough to keep their lead and win that game. And the whole time we was creeping from behind.
All right. Well, let me ask you. Well, I was just gonna ask y'all and the chat. You know what I'm saying? Was game 4 a choke job or was it an all-time comeback?
It was a choke job. Run the tape on De'Aaron Fox. I know production got it. Run the tape of De'Aaron Fox. We're gonna show you why it was a choke job and why he led the choke job in that second half. Look at these
There we
plays
go.
this man was making. They was horrible. Look at that. Who you passing it to? All right. Okay, this isn't too bad. I think this is where he does a
This is
little
that
jab
shot.
step, and then start. Okay, that's not terrible, but
That
not
that's
a
been
good
his bread
shot
and
in the
butter right
sense
there.
of not a good sense in the time and how far y'all were up. Y'all didn't need that shot. Throw it to the back of Castle. What's
Number
that?
2.
Why are you
Yeah.
throwing that in the back of Castle? What are you doing? That's the same thing Wemby did. Game 2. Like, off the foot. Sloppy going to the rim. Look at this. Trash.
Hey man, but
I mean, he wasn't the only one.
shout out
Not
to
the
that
only
Knicks
one,
defense.
but
I mean,
Nick,
but I see
what
y'all
is
got the
this?
mixtape out about him.
But bro, look at these turnovers.
No, this is just
We
this
not
this,
about
this ain't this ain't
He
bashing him.
had
This is
18
showing where
points
he
though.
fucked up at.
But he had 18 points too, though. I mean,
Bro,
he
that's
ain't
a
fuck up too
look at this.
bad.
Look,
This right
okay, here we
here
go. We're
Now
gonna
this
run
where
it
he should
out.
have dribbled it out. This where he should have dribbled it
This
out.
this is where he should have dribbled the ball out. This cost him the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
everything
right
cost
here.
him the game, but this right here was the that was the icing on the cake
One.
right there.
But
That
that
was the
summed
icing on
up.
the cake.
And then boom, Fox should have stayed on OG right there. I don't care what nobody say. All this boxing out and this and the third. He was supposed to stay on him. What Wemby help with why I
True.
think Wemby need help right there. Like
Hey,
I don't get that.
And I want to say this, man. Shout out to OG for having court awareness, because when Brunson saw that Fox was coming over to help on the double team, he was supposed to get that ball to OG right there. Thank God OG had court awareness and realized that it was a possibility of Brunson missing that shot and running to the rim.
Brunson won
Because
the MVP shot.
yeah, and that's what's starting to like really get to me with him. It's like at this point, man, OG MVP. Let it go. Just go out there and win. The ultimate goal is for the team to win the championship. That Larry O'Brien trophy is all we want. I don't give a damn who win Finals MVP. That don't matter to me. And OG got it. He deserves it. He's been the most consistent player throughout this entire series. I'm not gonna say Brunson hasn't, because he's been scoring.
Yeah.
And he's been knocking down big shots in the fourth when we need him the most. So between him and OG, yeah, but I feel like OG been, you know what I'm saying, playing a little bit more consistent than Bronson. Hey,
That kind of remind me when I mean, I know Cat was looking like the front runner there until here, recently, but OG's run to possibly winning that Finals MVP is reminding me of that Andre Iguodala with the Warriors when he won Finals MVP. If y'all remember that, it kind of remind me,
Yeah.
it was a player that's nice, and everybody know they nice, and we know that he can ball, but you're not going to expect him to take the Finals MVP, So, but yeah, hey man, if you're not saluting the Knicks, even if you're not a fan of it, if you're a Spurs fan, if you're not saluting their comeback and the way they executed to do it, then you're just a hater of the game, in my opinion. It was a great game. I love the competitiveness of it. But man, to see these young guys put themselves in that position and to blow that lead like that, and the Knicks come back and beat them, is like, man, that one hurts. But like the way I feel, you gotta put them in the dirt. You gotta put them in the casket, put them in the dirt, and make sure they bury 6 feet before we can raise the hands of the Knicks. So in my mind, you're still gonna see these boys in 7. It's gonna be we're gonna rip some hearts out the next 2 games, and that game. So I gotta go. I have to, and I got money on the line. I mean, I gotta go with them boys in 7, man. You gotta put them in the dirt for me to crown the Knicks all the way. You gotta put them in the dirt.
Hey, shots fired.
Hey.
Y'all heard it here first, man. No one said it ain't over with until we 6 feet. It ain't over until it's over. But I just gotta say this, man. 3-1. Ain't nowhere in hell we finna let them Spurs come back and beat us 3 straight games. And if anybody believe that, hey, listen, you like you said, you got money on the line, so you can't give it up just yet. And until that fourth quarter clock hit 0-0-0, and the Knicks are holding up that trophy, it ain't over. You're right. But do you honestly believe that we finna have another team down 3-1 come back and win?
Yeah, I do. I gotta feel they can because they can do it. They got the team to do it. They got the young skill set to do it. They got the people around them to do it. Why not?
Hey,
You know,
they
Wemby want
can't hold.
to solidify himself as one of the GOATs out the gate. Why not? I mean, if he does something like that, I mean, how far up the charts does he go in people's minds and greatness and how young he is? So, I mean, I'm looking
Not
at a
far.
crazy scenario. I'm rolling the dice on it. I'm sounding crazy like you last night, talking about they about to win by 15 and Wemby got to have 60. I'm going out on the limb on some crazier stuff tonight. You know,
Hey, I might. Hey, listen.
Well, women need to hold on. One championship ain't gonna get him in the go conversation or nothing like that. And he just tall.
We I might have been off about us winning by 15, but I did say women gonna have to get 60 for them to win, and he ain't getting nowhere near that.
But shit, he had 24. I mean,
hey,
24,
that ain't 60. But that ain't 60. Hey, he had 30. Well, he had 32 in game 3.
It'd probably be a different story if Fox
Alvarado was the difference maker on Wemby, bro. Say what y'all want to say, man. That boy was a pest. He gave Wemby a problem.
Man, the way y'all play Wemby on defense, when he go in the post, everybody crash down on him. Soon the ball get ready to go up to him, all of y'all crashing from different ways. Everybody crashing and making him kick it out. So that was New York doing to Wemby.
Isn't that what we're supposed to do, though?
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, yeah, y'all got all 5 players going to him as soon as he catches right there. So that's fine, though. If that make you stop him, go ahead and do that.
Y'all, we got to get Wemby breathing hard up that flow, man. And that's what we did. I feel like Miss Johnson screwed up. He should have rested those boys when he had the chance to rest them, man. But he kept them out on the floor and came down in the stretch, man. Them boys were gassed. That's why they was chucking up all them goddamn threes, because they were tired. Them boy didn't have the energy to drive. Them legs was gone. What they say, take them legs out. And that's what we were doing, taking Wemby legs out. Alvarado already ain't probably shit come up to Wemby waistline already anyway. So
I don't think they was tired. I don't think they was tired because they was rushing their shots. They was rushing their game. Like that second half, they weren't even trying to get into their set. If they was tired, they would have kind of slowed the game down a little bit. They ain't slow it down at all.
Hey, we
Fox
forced
was out there running around
with
with he running around with like a chicken with his head cut off, running around with that ball. He can't stand still. He gonna do some drive. You over here trying to do jab steps, fade back, doing all like, bruh, run a play. You know what I'm saying? And look and take control of the game. You throwing the ball right to Castle's back as soon as he goes to half court, like. He just looked uncomfortable. He looked uncomfortable in a rush. You know what I'm saying?
we had to get them tired, get Wemby gas, and keep them boys on their toes. And that's what we were doing. Keeping them back.
Put that pressure on Socrates.
Oh, yeah, man. Shit. Boy, turned that motherfucking stove. Hey, got in that kitchen, turned that stove up. It was too hot enough for them boys.
No, but and I really do. I do think it comes down to Miss Johnson and the coaching, because how are you not telling these guys to stop shooting these threes? Yeah. And then even in the third quarter, you had Wemby. There was a couple possessions. Wemby was just right next to the basket. At the end of the quarter, Wemby was chilling by the basket, getting shots up by the basket, doing close shots. Why do y'all? You know what I mean? When he's chilling out there in the perimeter, I'm telling you, man, you got to get out. You got to get from out that 3-point line, bro. Why are you out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it within rhythm. Within rhythm, yeah, make your shots and all that, but you ain't even attempting to get down low. We need you to rebound. We need you to get down there. It's just, to me, it does come down to coaching. It really does, because there's no way they come back from that type without better coaching. With better coaching, they wouldn't have been slinging them threes up like that and playing as sloppy as they were, man. Hey. So they definitely getting out-coached right now.
And Mike Brown had me confused as hell, bro. In that first half, we played 12 players, bro. 12 in the first quarter. That man had me confused as hell, but he found that. I feel like that Brunson and Alvarado on the floor together is a good match. I like it. Keep it that way.
I don't know about that, man. I
Hey,
don't know.
I
But
think
I
the
do know,
Spurs
but
was what. I think we went on that 13-point run with them boys, and them Spurs hadn't made number 2 shots, boy. Hey, keep them boys together.
now they all played hard last night. All them guys played hard last night. So New York didn't give up, being down 30 something. So, but the
Yeah,
Spurs, hey, y'all got, if y'all want that championship DNA, you got to know how to keep your feet on the gas, keep your foot on their necks, and go ahead and go for the kill, y'all.
but that's
Y'all
the
play
thing.
soft. I ain't gonna
The
say you play
Spurs don't know
soft.
how to finish a game. They don't know how to close out a game. The
Yep.
Knicks do, and we've been proving that. And right now, bro, I do not see how motherfuckers still ain't giving us the credit. Nobody don't believe in us. How
Why
y'all
the
still
hell is?
don't believe in us?
Why am I gonna give you the credit when you ain't won all everything? It's like me trying to do a test right now. I don't finish it all the way, and I think
Uh,
I'm supposed to get 100%. Y'all gotta
y'all
win the
still
whole way,
don't
man.
believe, and don't nobody
There's
else got to win the whole thing for
there's a
y'all to believe
game.
they that
What do you?
team. The Spurs
What do
ain't
you?
won shit,
So they
but
start
y'all
crowning
still
them
saying they
early.
that team.
So
So
what
they,
we? So if I'm going for, it don't mean I'm supposed to stop rooting for them. The Spurs ain't finished nothing yet either. I'm not about to say that they should be crowned nothing. They got to go out there and
Hey,
win. You don't hear me saying they
best
supposed to be
team
crowned. You
in
the
the
ones trying to crown the Knicks
NBA.
before they even
The best team in
finish
the
the game. You
NBA.
the one crowning them. I ain't crowning nothing. I'm just saying that they're gonna win out, but they gotta take it game by game. You the
The
one giving
best
them the
team
championship
in
already.
the I ain't gave them the championship. I'm just saying, like, we still ain't made y'all believers. Y'all still don't believe.
Of course, I'm not gonna believe y'all gotta win the whole thing. What you want me to do? Say y'all won already?
No,
That ain't about
I'm
to
not
happen.
saying give up. I'm saying admit to the world right now today that we are a force to be reckoned with.
I don't know about all that, man. Y'all just
Oh
trying to win
my
the NBA
god.
championship this year. A force to be reckoned with.
Oh man.
A force to be reckoned with is if y'all come back and y'all do what nobody's done in the over a
We've done it.
decade. And hold on, man. I'm about to say y'all need to do some back to back. Y'all need to go back to back. Y'all need to go to the finals multiple times. This is the one time in how long? Let's
80
let's
Hey,
just think
years,
about it.
80
I'm saying you said a
years.
force to be reckoned with. If y'all win a championship, that's what's up. But a force to be
hey,
reckoned with, this ain't the Golden
Yeah.
State Warriors, Steph Curry's teams.
light work.
These ain't the Miami Heat teams.
Light work.
I mean,
Compared to this nigga
they
team,
Nah, you
light work.
underachieved.
tripping
Now the
now.
Miami Heat team, they underachieved. They underachieved that
I'm
Miami
saying
Heat.
talent though, bro. They
Yeah,
got to the
me
they
too.
got to the
With
NBA
them.
championship how many times?
And
Four.
how many do they
They
win?
underachieved though. They
I'm saying
underachieved.
but I'm saying though, is this Knicks team gonna get to back to back to back? That's what I'm saying. They got to get to a level of that. We're talking about
True,
a
true,
force.
true, true,
We're
true.
talking
If
about a
you're a
force
force,
to be
yeah.
reckoned with. This is
Yeah,
what we're
true.
going off of.
True. If you're a force, yeah, you gotta go back again. Not just one
We
time.
will.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, are y'all dominating this series? Are y'all? I mean, I would say
No, they're
yeah.
not. They're not dominating, but they're winning the games like they're supposed to.
Well, yeah.
Hey, coming back from being down 29 in game 4, and then coming back from being down 14 in game 2, man, shit, seems like we dominating to me.
Hey man,
Hey, it's
good
a 3 to
comeback, but
1.
domination to me is if y'all was just whooping every game and you don't see them doing nothing. You don't see the
Up
Spurs doing
3-1,
anything.
up
You know what
3-1,
I'm saying?
domination.
Domination ain't gonna show a whole arena being silent for a whole half and thinking it's over. Like to
Hey, it
me,
happens.
domination is Michael Jordan, going through teams, sweeping squads. You know,
We did that.
that's domination to me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't
Listen,
swept the Spurs. Y'all ain't
we
swept the
dominated
Spurs
the
though.
East. We
Y'all ain't swept the
dominated the
Spurs.
East. We dominated the East so bad, man. Y'all started saying that we had an easy road. That's how
Well,
bad we
we
whooping
ain't
them
gonna go
boys.
back to the East, man. We know what the East talk about, man. Let's not talk about the East.
And the whole time the Spurs had
We
the
know the
easiest
East ain't
road.
messing with the West. We ain't finna get into that.
Yeah.
What are they doing now?
I'm just saying, we know the East ain't messing with the West.
Yeah, the East ain't messing with the West, Mayor Socrates. Come
Okay,
on now.
so what are they doing now then? What is this?
I mean, yeah, these just two teams right here though. But
We're talking about
we know,
overall talent of
in the West.
the overall talent though, man, of the
Or
conference. But we
teams
ain't
in the West.
that ain't the game. That ain't the topic though. That ain't the topic. We ain't getting
True.
Game
But once
4.
again, I will crown the king. I will crown the Knicks as the team once they take that championship trophy. But hey, man, we still got some games to play, man.
And
We
ain't
still
number
got
one
some
more.
games to play. We still got to
But,
play basketball.
Ain't
Let's
number
give
one more.
Basketball got
OG
to be
his
played.
flowers though. Let's give OG his flowers. He made 2 plays that sealed this game. He made that block, and then he made that tip in.
And mother
Yeah.
gonna
That
say
boy-
that block was a foul. That was all ball.
I know
Please.
we all talking about Fox and his miscues, but let's give OG his flowers though. That man got that crucial block, and he got that tip back in. And both I don't know if it was Fox's fault.
No, Nick, don't try to change your mind now, cause you.
Hey, I mean,
no,
Fox was in the picture. He was
Hey,
he
no.
tried the layup block, and he left OG to be
Hey,
open.
what early Nick, what Nick was saying? No, we not gonna put all this on Fox. No, I'm not gonna let y'all put all
Yeah,
this
we
on
is.
Fox.
I'm trying, De'Aaron. I'm trying, Fox. I'm trying to, get them off you. But hey, come on,
Yeah,
Swiper.
he just didn't play. He didn't play a good second half, man. He got too many highlights showing how sloppy he played, and his execution was bad. And the Knicks turned up on it. OG turned up. Brunson
Big
turned
shot,
up. The whole
Brunson.
squad turned
But,
up off that, man. And it is what it
so-
is.
So you
The
won't give him a pass for this being his first times in the final? You
No,
gonna give
hell
him a
no,
pass?
man. It
Hell
was
no.
bad basketball. Bro, they were up.
That was awful.
He's smart, bro. He's a professional. He's a veteran. He's a professional. He's one of the best players. He's one of the few players in the NBA. He got paid $200 and some odd million for a reason. I ain't giving him no damn pass. That man's supposed to go out there and make sure that offense is run properly. He not even nowhere did anything near that in that second half. Like I said, they were trying to play catch up to the first half too much, and that's why they looked so uncomfortable. They were trying to replicate what they did in the first
I was
half
about to say.
instead of just playing ball and like, okay, our rhythm a little off. Maybe we shouldn't be shooting all these threes. Maybe we, get it, get the ball inside. Let's play smarter. No, they was rushing that. They was rushing it. And then when the Knicks felt that nervousness and they knew that they were playing and they were just chucking stuff up, trying to see if something will fall to change momentum, they're like, oh, okay, we got
Hey,
it.
boy.
And
Like
that's how
sharks
they
in
were
the
able
water,
to bounce
snap
back
blood.
that quick because they felt that click. And because they're all professionals out there. They all professionals. And they know that switch, when that switch gets turned on, they're like, oh,
You can feel
they
the
get
momentum
nervous.
shift. You can feel the momentum shift. And
Yeah,
And-
they felt it.
you
The
can
Knicks
sense
felt it. Because
And I will say this. No, go ahead. No, my bad.
yeah, I'm just saying the Knicks felt it, and the Spurs could not mentally get out of that. This isn't the first half anymore. Everything ain't dropping. We got to change some stuff up, and that's where your head coach is supposed to come in. That's where your head coach is supposed to come in and reel y'all in and tell y'all, man, look, hey, calm down, chill out. We still good. We up. Relax. I don't think the Spurs coach did that.
Nah,
I
he
don't think Mick
didn't
Johnson
tell
did
them
that,
shit.
man.
Cause all he had to do was tell them, hey man, slow down. We ain't gotta be shooting no goddamn 6 seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta be going out here rushing threes and fading away at the 3-pointer. Man, listen, Cat stays in foul trouble. That's one of the things I hate about him, man. And he knows this. And I just, for the life of me, don't understand why he don't change it up. He too aggressive. And a lot of the fouls that he get do be bullshit. But he calls them on himself though, bro.
yeah,
Cause he do get a little too aggressive. You stay in foul trouble, man.
too prissy.
Yeah, just chill out. But the Spurs, man, Mitch should have called a timeout, had a conversation with them boys when they were still up 15 and said, listen, man, we don't gotta be rushing. We already got them in foul trouble. We in the bonus with 6 minutes left into the fourth quarter. Take it to the hole. They got a foul because they're gonna have to play tough defense because they down and they trying to come back. But sitting out there chucking threes and letting these boys get the off.
Yeah, they gave. Yeah, that's what I mean. And the Spurs got hip to that, especially in the fourth quarter. They were like, "Oh yeah, OG turned it up, Brunson turned it up," because they knew They knew that once they got it under double digits, and when they put in Alvarado with Brunson, they knew they knew they had the momentum shift. That momentum just turned, and the Spurs couldn't do nothing with it. That mental breakdown. So yeah, man, San Antonio, in order for them to take it game by game and win a historic game 7 and not lose this out to the Knicks, they're gonna have to really, really go to that drawing board and see how they can keep their poise in big moments, because this is where they've lost these games. Game 2 and game 4. Those were game 2 was it game 2, game 4. Both those games were the ones where they got their hearts ripped out. Wemby misses Wemby misses that jumper in a crunch time, and he could have drove that, and then they give up this huge lead, and it was them losing their poise.
And don't forget, Wemby missed two key free throws in this game too.
He did, and I mean that's where that youth comes in. That definitely is where the youth comes in. Castle knocked down some 2 big ones. True. He knocked down 2 big ones. He locked in and knocked those 2 big ones down. But Wemby got to knock that. And this is when they were like perfect from the line to the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I think to the fourth quarter it was perfect from the line. So they got to keep their poise in the big moments when that real pressure on that fourth. What Kevin Gates be saying, that fourth quarter pressure. Yeah, they're not ready for that. Really, they're not ready for that fourth quarter pressure, man. Like that's what's really getting them. Especially in the 2 games that really ripped their heart out. It was fourth quarter execution, and that's where Brunson and OG is edging the rest of everybody. And really, that's when Brunson steps up. Even if Brunson has a bad game, it's like he's gonna have a good fourth quarter every time. He's gonna have he's gonna do something in the fourth quarter.
He's gonna try to score.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They're starting third quarter. That's when he started up.
When we down and he sees any little light, he attack.
Yeah,
and I like that about him.
Yeah,
and that's another thing too, bro. We don't exude too much energy during the first half. We use all our energy in the second half.
You've been saying that. I mean, I can't say you say y'all are not a first half team. You've been saying that. I'll give you props on that. You've been saying that. And
I'm telling you that coming in second half, we energized. We ready.
Sometimes, all right.
Yeah, give him his props on that. He's been calling that. I mean, I've heard him say that multiple times on the show, so I can't knock Socrates for that. He's right about that. But man, big body Brunson in that fourth quarter, man, we got to get that man rattled in that fourth, man. Come on, man. What we doing? The defense is great. The defense be great all game long from y'all Spurs. Y'all young guys be locking in. You be making it tough. And then here come big body Brunson in the fourth quarter, OG in the fourth quarter. They having it their way. What's going on, man? Like
it's hard to rattle Brunson, bro. It's hard to get that boy off his square, man.
Yeah, man. They even killed, man. Brunson change his facial expression. OG Anunoby just be out there. OG Anunoby, you mess with him. He almost like a baby. Somebody said it right. He like a Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, wow.
He like a Kawhi. He like a
baby Kawhi.
Yeah, he like a baby Kawhi. Like
he don't have no expression. He just be quiet, but he dealing with that 3. Hey. Like I said, last night, how the series been going, he learned a lot from Kawhi. Whatever he took away from Kawhi, he using it right now, and it's helping him a lot. He don't get rattled. He don't get rattled on defense when he gets scored.
He been like that though, even before Kawhi.
Not before Kawhi now.
Yeah, he was like that before Kawhi.
Like 1A, 1B in certain cases is how they play the game. The way that their attitudes are very, even keel, monotone. They don't look like they got too much personality, but they just get on that court and just take over
out.
Really.
And go, and both are great on the defensive end and both can shoot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously Kawhi is a better player, but man, OG's right there. And he's gonna have 2 rings, and he could possibly have 2 rings. So I mean, he's right there behind.
You about to say it right? You about to say it right? You know the truth.
Like I said, I'm gonna give them their props. Like I said, I gave the Knicks 2 games before the series started. So them at 3 is like, okay, they right there close to win. I'm not surprised at what they're doing. I know that they're a great team. But once again, I got my money on the young Bulls, and I think they can pull it out. I think they can shock the world. And we're gonna see if they end up.
I just don't think this their year, bro. They
You know,
got some time.
yeah,
This
you
ain't their
gotta
year.
earn your stripes. I get it. You gotta earn your stripes. They young, you know what I mean? And a lot of times young teams, for the most, come over and beat the more experienced teams. Jordan used to get beat up by the Pistons, and you could go championship to championship and see young guys that ain't just win the chips. That usually lose from the veterans. Experience plays a part, but we're not gonna be worried about that right now, man. You got a freak of nature. You got the alien, man. You gotta know what you got. And you gotta work with it. But my only issue is, and I'm starting to side with Boss Man Jay. I wish he was on here. Where you at? Where you at, Boss Man? I know you listening in.
He was in the
But
chat.
yeah, I mean, I got to side with him when he said, Miss Johnson, man, the coaching, because man, it's really coming down to coaching when you really think about it. Like we could say Fox and the players, but it's really coming down to coaching. Because
Yeah.
nah, no way. And I mean, people aren't really bringing that part up, but when you really sit back and look at it, all of it, and we could talk about the fouls, we could talk about the 3 point, we could talk about all the different things on the court. But the one thing is that coaching, because but I know he is a young coach. I mean, late 30s. I don't even think he's 40. So, I mean, he is a young coach. But it's like, where's Pop at? Where are the people around the Spurs organization really getting on, bro, to really get him locked in these certain situations? Because no way that they allowed the Knicks to do that to him in the second half. No way. No way. Like, you think if Phil
Yeah.
Jackson had a lead like that, he blowing the 30-point lead, even
Nah.
Pop, even like that's not happening. Like the
Mhm.
greats ain't allowing that to happen with that big of a lead. That's why it's never happened. That's why last night was the biggest lead ever to our biggest comeback ever.
It
Because
started comparing it to that Patriots and Falcons game.
man, that's how it came off, like almost how the Falcons just disappeared. You didn't know what to have, and the Pats just locked in and won that. Like, what is going on? But hey, once again, I'm
Shout
not
out
gonna take
Warren.
anything away from the Knicks. They did what they were supposed to do, and the Spurs put that choke fest on, man. So, hey, we're gonna see what ends up happening here, man, in San Antonio. I already
The
know what's
game
gonna
starts
happen,
tomorrow
but
night.
you know,
You don't want to admit it. I get it.
It's,
I
it's
understand.
Saturday.
Hey,
Saturday night.
I mean, yeah, sorry. One said Cat left one in Cal's ass too. What that mean?
what?
But I don't know.
Pause.
Warren, who you going for, Warren?
Hey,
Who you got winning game 5, Warren? Okay,
oh,
then.
Spurs and 7. Hey,
What's his name?
all right, Junior.
S.A. Loco Jr.
Hey
Hey,
man,
He says
I,
Spurs and
I, I
7,
sure hate
man.
y'all feel
y'all
that
gotta
way.
be from San Antonio. Y'all
Gotta
probably
be.
from San Antonio, huh?
Hey, but let me ask you something. Well, I know Nick already ain't gonna agree. He already said his piece on that. But no, can you say that after we put Alvarado on Wemby, that was a big difference?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that he did a little something. Wemby was trying to figure him out a little bit. Because, Alvarado, that's his whole game, is being quirky and weird and messing with people in the different, how he's stealing the ball on the inbounds, how he got his name in the league by doing that. So I think he did kind of throw the alien off a little bit with that defense and him being so much shorter than him.
So
He's
small,
right there
yeah.
by his knees, so he's trying to be careful. And Alvarado know what he's doing. That's why he put him on his back. He went low on him, pushed him up from the bottom. And
Wrestling.
and that's the thing. Even though he's so tall and all that, Alvarado he's young. He know he's young, and he can get in his head too because he's a young guy. Even though Wemby was the one talking about I'm in his head. Yeah, Alvarado kind of got in his head with that.
And that's what I was saying when I was saying that.
He did a little bit. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but I think he did a little something.
I'm saying, but that was a big game changing difference though. Was rattling Wemby and getting real physical with him because the big guys was acting like they couldn't do it, so he had to get out there and show him. But that's what I was saying though. Like I feel like the Spurs celebrates a little bit too fast and too much, and I understand you in the moment. You know what I'm saying? your adrenaline pumping and you feeling good about the way you playing and what you're doing. But you notice all he was kept on saying, I'm in your head. They celebrating, they high fiving and laughing and fist pumping and pointing at people and doing it, all this stuff throughout the whole first half. And what we were doing, quiet.
Man, New York ain't never been quiet. Y'all be talking smack too. Y'all hitting folks with banana. Y'all can't even let Spurs.
Who we hit with a banana?
Y'all hit Wemby. They hit Wemby with a banana.
They threw an egg at them, and I ain't talking about the fans. I'm talking about the players. The fans ain't got shit to do with the players. Them made the Knicks players out there throwing eggs.
I think it's a little drawn back. I see Shaman and I see Shaman and not Vassell, but Champagne.
Shaman and Castle stay going at each other.
Yeah, but they all talking. They all talking, but it ain't nothing too dirty. It ain't nothing too crazy.
Look at Cat. Cat be yelling in the folks' face.
It ain't nothing compared to what. Oh man, yeah. Hey, shit. You just turned around and snatched the board and put it back on motherfucker and got the N1. Yeah, everybody do that. But these motherfuckers are shooting threes and going back down the court the whole time, staring at the nigga, talking to him. Yeah, I'm in your head. Pointing at him, laughing, clapping in the face. Hey, look! As soon as he did that shit, Mitchell Robinson went straight to his face with that elbow. Pow! Get your pussy ass down, boy.
Hey, he shook Mitchell Robinson on that block when he did that. When he said, "I'm in your head," he posted him up, gave him that shoulder fake, and then came back up. And he shook it, but then though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and then he got shook.
And then look at Alvarado. He holding the boy wrist. He ain't playing defense. He holding wrist.
Man, that's AI.
Man, that's how he was playing defense.
Stop lying. Cut it out.
Man, look, no. Okay, then. So when he picked up Wemby, he was facing Wemby.
Yeah.
That man was playing women like that. He was playing women like that the majority of the time, though. He wasn't doing number women. It ain't nothing to figure out. Women knew if they left him by himself. If they left Alvarado under there with women by himself, and they didn't come in and help, and women didn't have to expect the help to come, man, women be killing that little dude.
Yeah, it was something cool to throw in there. It's like it's a little trick in the bag you throw out there, like a flea flicker or something in football. You know what I mean? It's like that type of thing where I got a little trick in the bag. Let me put Alvarado, because we know he's scrappy. He can throw you off a little bit. He can make you, he got it's a little trick in the bag, but it ain't something we're gonna run with the whole game. Like
need him, women you should have need him.
Alvarado was on him. All he scored was 8 points. Oh, go ahead, do what you want to do. Push him down, elbow him, grab him by the neck like you did Brunson. Cause you already know one more tick and Wemby is suspended. Yeah, the alien is gonna be sitting his ass on that bench watching us win.
You know they ain't have to get Wemby that tick. I mean, matter of fact, I don't think Noam was on here, but no, when Cat got hit in the face by Wemby elbow. Yeah. Do you think he deserved a tech?
Nah, that was bad. You could tell that was within the motion. He was just trying to get his arm around, and he got that old 20-foot wingspan or whatever he got. He trying to get his arm around. That's all it was. That wasn't dirty. That wasn't no flagrant.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
He definitely got no free throws for that. But I mean, that didn't. I mean, the Spurs were so up big so much at that point in time. Game. That didn't even affect the game at all. But still, it wasn't a good call though. It wasn't a good call.
But that's the thing. It wasn't. But also, they had a lot of bad calls in Game 3. That was just a way for them to make up.
I'm not excusing any of it, because I mean, at the end of the day, the Spurs got to the line all day. They got a whole bunch of free throws. So
first half.
Yeah, so there ain't nothing for the Knicks.
That was just to make up for missing that, because that foul on Brunson should have been a flagrant. So that's all it was. It was just a ref trying to make it right.
What do y'all think about when they called? Was that Game 3 or was that your last night? I'm trying to forget. And when they called illegal defense back to back.
Oh, that was last night on Cat.
Did y'all notice? No, but they called it on the Spurs too. You
Oh
know
yeah, they
that?
called it on both of them. They called one on the Spurs, then they turned around and called
Yeah.
on him. They said that
Yeah.
ain't never happened before.
Yeah, they called illegal defense back to back. So I'm like, so what y'all trying to do with that? Like, because
I guess they trying to keep a big man from sitting in that paint.
but that's the thing. We know they be camping. They all be camping. You mean to tell me illegal defense ain't happened again that whole night? Man, get about it.
I know he did.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a funny part of the game right there, though. That illegal defense, that back to
You know,
back.
I ain't gonna lie. I said it was a way to give the Knicks a little breather because she getting our ass a stunk.
Yeah, man, they needed anything in that first half for sure.
Adam Silver, you gotta do something about these referees. I like the competition out there, the way y'all letting them play, but all the little flopping, and if an offensive player with the ball bumps into somebody and then try to shoot it, that should not be a foul. We need to cut that out. We letting the James Harden rule come back in.
Yeah,
we need to get out of all that little stuff they be doing nowadays. We need to get out of it. Just let them play ball. If you can't take nobody off the dribble, get to the elbow and shoot over them, then you probably need to get in the lab. You know?
Yeah. So I mean, sometimes when you do go for that pump fake and somebody does hit you, it is a real foul. It's just that it's turned into the go-to for so many players over these last 10, 15 years. Is getting putting that black eye on the game. Because don't get me wrong, you could do that pump fake and really draw the foul. It'd be happening.
True.
But man, it's so much slopping out of that it just makes it look bad, man.
Hey, Big Shot Brunson gonna make it either way, boy. That boy got a soft touch. That shit be dropping.
Yeah, he does. He does, man. You can't say he doesn't. We were just talking about it out the show, man.
And don't be giving me no boo either.
Hey,
you know I'm right. I'm enjoying to get the series, the basketball for once in a long time. But
yeah, I do think they let them get a little too physical at times, though.
Let them get some pushing down.
There's got to be something, you know what I'm saying, to this. But y'all see it, Joe Jackson, belt to ass. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody in the comments, man. Thank y'all for watching. Don't y'all forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Choose life.
Peace.
Let's go. Welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring the story.
Yeah.